Hi, my name is Ryan Bryson, Bryson Wildlife and Land Management, and what we're doing today is we're going to show you the introduction of a step-by-step process of how to plant a transition food source. A transition food source is a very small food source in the interior plot of your timber that you're hunting, basically located off a funnel going into the timber that's going to lead out to the main food source you have on your property. Before they come out to the main food source at night, they're hitting these small little pieces of food. But what we want to try to create is, if you think of a buffet at a restaurant, what a lot of people do is they hit the salad bar first and they get their salad before they eat their main food. This is the food source that you're gonna get that mature deer to come to. He's gonna be sitting 60-80 yards from the main food source in the early evening, late afternoon, and this is what we call the staging area. They're a great spot to capitalize on that mature buck that you've been after for years. He's more than likely, if you can manipulate him well enough, he's more than likely going to hit up this salad bar that we're going to create here today. And so the first thing we got here is just 2,4-D. It's going to kill your main broadleaf plants. You can buy it for anywhere, if you about $40 for a jug at your local farm store. And then glyphosate. What it does a little bit is it's your contact herbicide. It's kind of your kill-all a lot of times in these food sources. And then what we have with our hand sprayer, or hand spreader, excuse me, you can pick these up for about $20 at your local farm store. I use them all the time to plant a lot of my small food plots. I don't bother even getting my equipment out because it's not worth the hassle for me to hook and unhook equipment. If I've got the ground prepped, a lot of times I just grab my hand seeder because it works way faster. I have good control and I'm able to see the seed on the ground, how much I'm putting down, and some spots I need to hit more. And then we're kind of working in reverse here, but our sprayer, you can buy these for anywhere to $40 to $60 range at your local farm store. It's a backpack sprayer. I think it holds around 3 gallons of product. And for these small quarter-acre at maximum plots, I think this one it's probably 40 foot wide by 80 foot long. So that's all the bigger they got to be. And then we're going to be planting in here the TBI Kill Zone seed, which is brand new. It comes with my good friends at TBI, Trophy Bucks of Iowa. It's a very select blend of radish, turnips, rape, brassica, kale, and collards. And these guys know what they're doing. I've planted food plots with these guys for years, but a good blend of seed to help you bring good deer, and you're providing good nutrition for these deer. So that's the seed we're going to be planting here in about 3 weeks, but just today we're going to be showing you some of the prep work when it comes to mainly spraying. So what we've done here is now we've sprayed our chemical on our food plot. Before we speak much more, the typical rate I like to run is about anywhere between about 5 ounces of glyphosate per gallon, and then I'll throw in a splash of about 2 ounces of 2,4-D. And what those two chemicals do is, glyphosate is your contact herbicide. What it does, it has no residual value, so it's not going to stay in the ground. It's not going to prevent any future plants from growing. But what it'll do is, the vegetation that we see here behind us, as you kind of look, is it's going to kill that right away. It typically lasts, it's typically going to take about a week to 2 weeks for it to show, for it to be really dead. And then our 2,4-D, what it really does, it kills our broadleaves. So it'll take care of some of the broadleaves that you see. It's just kind of an extra insurance factor that I like to throw in. And then what I like to do, especially on some of these interior plots, these transition food sources, is I like to throw in a chemical. It's called Toradon. So Toradon is your herbaceous or your woody plant species chemical. What it's going to help do is help keep them small trees from, excuse me, those small trees from growing in here that typically like to, you'll start seeing germinate this time of year. So like I said, it's extremely low budget. It does not take a lot of time, does not take a lot of money, and with just an afternoon you can have one of these transition food sources right now prepped and ready to go for your fall hunting. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for any feedback you leave me, opinions and comments, and I look forward to doing this more in the future and hopefully helping you out and hearing some of your stories of successful hunts. So thank you guys.